Hi, it's Grant Morris. I'm the host of Happy Hour on itsneworleans.com. I'm here today to talk to you about saving the Algiers ferry. We've made a great start in the last few days in raising $3 million to buy the Algiers ferry, to run it as a New Orleans party boat across the river, to save the ferry so that it won't be discontinued. Well, because it's New Orleans, there are about 100 different versions of the facts of what is actually going on. First of all, let me tell you this before anything else. Unless we raise the entire $3 million, you don't have to pay anything. If you give $10, $1, $100, it doesn't matter. You don't pay a cent until we raise the entire $3 million. Is there a chance we'll raise the entire $3 million? Yes. Is it likely? Probably not, but we're going to give it a go because we are actually having an effect. There's no reason that even if we can't raise the entire $3 million, we can't still make some of these things happen. We can't still be part of the operating of the Algiers ferry and transform the way economically this thing is sustainable, and also socially and functionally the way it works. One of the great things about living in New Orleans is the combination of fun and functionality. That everything that we do pretty much has some element of fun attached to it. You can't even hardly go to the supermarket without having a conversation with somebody in line. You can't walk down the street without somebody saying good morning or good afternoon to you. Sometimes good morning in the afternoon. And the same with riding a ferry. Why shouldn't we make the ferry into a fun experience? There's no reason why we shouldn't, and we can do it. So what happened at the end of the last legislative session, which ended on June the 6th, is a bill called SB 215 was passed by Senator David Heitmeyer, who shepherded it through the system on the last day of the legislature and got both houses of the legislature to agree to fund the ferry in New Orleans that goes across the Mississippi River from the French Quarter to Algiers and back, meaning that the rest of the state of Louisiana is prepared to pay for you to ride the ferry for free, to ride a ferry for free that you voted to discontinue funding when you discontinued the bridge tolls. There's some discussion as to whether that is in fact correct. As far as I know, that's exactly what happened. The bridge tolls across the Crescent City connection funded the ferries, and we voted to do away with the toll, therefore voted to do away with funding of the ferry. So now the state allegedly is going to pay for you, is going to subsidize your free ferry ride across the river. That actually has not happened yet. What has to happen is that Governor Jindal has to actually sign that. It's hard to imagine that he would close hospitals in the state of Louisiana, that he in New Orleans, that he would shut down basically all mental health care, and yet the rest of the state he would be happy to agree should subsidize a free ferry ride for us. He hasn't signed the bill yet. If he does, it will be a great day. And then allegedly the RTA is going to run the ferry system. We'll see if that really happens. Even if they did run the ferry system, and that's not guaranteed either, even if Governor Jindal signs this bill, we could still be involved in leasing the ferry and running it as a party boat across the river. This sounds like a crazy idea, but it's actually not. A lot of these ideas have come from you. All of these ideas, in fact, have come from you. Serving drinks. Pat O'Brien's is up to serve drinks on the ferry, having bands on the ferry, having a floating market on the ferry. Cree McCree from Piety Street Market said she'll organize a floating market. Having food vendors, having Barry Schwartz from My House Nola said she'll put food trucks on the ferry. There's a lot of great things that people are coming up with, and there's all sorts of other stuff as well. So go and check out our Indiegogo campaign. Give us $1. That's all it takes. Just give it $1 to be a part of it. You don't have to part with $1 even unless we raise the whole $3 million. Tell your friends, get involved, and let's see if we can't save the Algiers ferry the New Orleans way.